So we know 92% of veterans are on or about, right, are receiving some of their healthcare in the civilian healthcare market. So coming to places like Geisinger. But then a study recently showed that a survey of providers in New York State showed that only 2.3% of healthcare providers met all criteria of readiness to deliver timely, culturally competent, high-quality care to veterans. So we've got this gap. We've got a lot of veterans coming to the civilian healthcare sector, but only a small percentage of those providers and care teams are ready to provide culturally competent care to veterans. So that's kind of what led us here today, to having these conversations across the system and helping to educate, our teams to be able to provide that culturally competent care.
Geisinger's manager of military and veterans affairs, Christoper talked with the staff at Geisinger's 65 Forward Health Center in Milton on Wednesday about military culture.
First, we're going to talk about military culture specifically, knowing that the military and veterans have a specific or unique culture. Talk about some definitions and some demographics out there, so we're all coming from the same perspective and foundation. Veteran unique health issues and issues that veterans face, unique to the veteran community, and then lastly, just talk about some resources and things that we can do going forward that everyone can work on as we care for our veteran community. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is military culture really is a nesting doll. You take apart those little Russian dolls, right? One thing into another, into another. So all veterans, have served in a different branch. They might have been in the Marines or the Air Force or the Army. They all have different names, and then even within those branches, you may have served in one unit in the Army, on one base, had one job. Lots of variety in what a veteran might be and how they identify with that culture, and each of those subcultures that go along with it. Not every veteran is a soldier, right? There's special names, there's different definitions that you might give. If you have a Marine come in here and you said he was a soldier, he's going to correct you real quick and let you know that nope, he was a Marine. So it's important to think about that and understand these differences in the cultures. And then each veteran is going to differ in how they relate to their service. So we see a lot of times you got someone who comes in, they've got their Vietnam veteran ball cap on or their t-shirt. It's really easy to say, yep, okay, you're a vet. But then you have folks all the way on the other end of the spectrum that you would never know that they were in the service unless they absolutely come out and tell you about it. And it's really a spectrum, so you're going to get somebody all the way from one end to the other. So it's important to think about that because I've had conversations with folks and they're like, yeah, well, I know who all my vets are. They got the ball cap on and everything, but if we narrow our focus just onto those folks, we're going to miss out on a whole lot of other veterans we might identify and help in certain ways.